if you've been watching us for a while, you will know these people. We travel the world together. We went on so many amazing adventures together. But we are here with
Nick and Ange!
Yeah! Back together!
I think this is a glimpse into our future.
Yeah,
Of
what
like
that?
just fruit growing everywhere and us just walking around eating fruit.
Yeah.
Don't you just love fruit? We are about to head off.
I'm so excited. Come on, Neo. Let's go.
Saying goodbye to Beth and Jamarl. Have an amazing 3 weeks without us.
I miss you guys.
We'll have fun.
Have a great
Thanks.
time, guys. It's gonna be
Thank
amazing.
you.
Safe journey.
Thank you. Yeah, give cuddles. Give cuddles, Neo.
Aww.
Bye-bye.
Cuddle to
Bye.
Beth.
See you later.
See you later, man. Oh, take care. Have a good time.
We'll be back before we know it.
Yay!
Okay, let's go. We are still waiting in the line to even check in our bags and get our tickets and stuff.
We realized we forgot to order vegan meals. Very rookie mistake. You have to order 48 hours before. So I just ran over to M&S and got tons of sandwiches and snacks, berries, so we're good. And I got matchas because I feel like we're gonna need these.
Yeah, I feel like that was a wild success. You don't want to get on a plane hungry and then have to
I realized you
wait.
have like, how long is this flight? 6 hours?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I feel prepared now. This is crazy. We were waiting for ages in the security line, and then Raya went and spoke to someone and said, oh, our flight's literally taken off in an hour. And international, normally they start boarding an hour before, so we got rushed out of line, checked in, literally got checked in with like 2 minutes to spare, and then got rushed through security, and now we're running because our flight's already boarding. Mental.
We're at the gate. We actually ran here because the check-in line took so long. We got to the airport over 2 hours early, but when we finally checked in, they were like, you need to rush, like you could miss it. So we ran here. Now I've been waiting here for like 30 minutes because they're waiting for 2 more crew members, so we don't know when we're gonna take off yet. This guy hasn't napped yet, it's like 3 p.m. So we're just snacking on berries. The dream is we can board ASAP and then he can just fall asleep as soon as we get on and sleep for like 2 hours. But we'll see what happens. Berries?
We're boarding. We're getting on a plane. Finally on the plane, absolute win. We've booked these 2 seats. When kids are under 2, you can have an option to not get them a seat and it's free. We booked these 2 seats. Turns out this seat is also free, so thanks. Anyway, it's going to be much more enjoyable with Neo having his own seat. You ready for an 8-hour flight with Neo?
We're a third of the way through the flight. We're starting to get inventive with our games. So I'm just ripping up this orange peel and he's putting it in the bottle. It's worked for like 10 minutes so far. It's good. We made it, and it was so sweet. This mom with 2 older kids that were sitting like the aisle behind us, she just stopped and said, your son was beautifully behaved. So that was a very good compliment.
I think it was. We got our bag and the car seat, which is the big one. We can't leave the airport without that. Yeah. We are officially here.
Hello guys, we are officially in New York. We made it. We actually took yesterday off of vlogging because we just wanted to land. Obviously we're very jet lagged with Neo and everything. But we are here for a very exciting reason. It might be the thumbnail, so you might already know who we're with. But we have met up with friends that we haven't seen in, was it 5 years?
5 years.
5 years. And if you've been watching us for a while, you will know these people. We travel the world together. We went on so many amazing adventures together. But we are here with
Nick and Ange.
Yeah! Back together. We just had a few more kids since we hung out.
Yeah, 2 more kids.
Yes. They've had 2, we've had 1.
And it's Nick's birthday today.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we have come out to Woodstock, which was like 40 minutes drive from where we're staying. And we're at the Woodstock Farmers Festival, which happens every Wednesday. So what? Got something in my teeth. Popcorn.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got popcorn in my teeth.
Can we taste? chair seats.
Okay.
Do you want to meet the babies?
Yeah.
This is Asha. This is Jessie, who you may remember.
Yeah, if you've been watching for a while, you'll know Jesse back in the day. I feel like we met Jesse when he was like 1 week old or so, maybe a couple of days.
Totally, yeah.
Asha?
He took his first steps to you.
Yeah.
So this is Asha, who's 1.
Yeah, same age as Neo, literally like 6 days apart.
And there's this
This is
Cassia.
Cassia.
Sorry, Sarah the Power Ranger.
Okay.
But also Cassia.
And we've been having so much fun. Literally all day yesterday, we were just like playing in the house. Neo's loving it.
Yeah, he's so happy.
And last night and probably again tonight, we had a lightsaber battle in the living room. The kids are up till 10 p.m. jumping off the sofas. It gives us a little glimpse into what it will be like if we choose to have 3 kids.
Those flowers. Wow, that is awesome.
We should definitely get some tomatoes.
Definitely.
We've found somebody writing personal poems on a typewriter, and I feel like we should get a birthday poem for Nick. What's your name, by the way?
My name's Corey.
Corey, nice to meet you.
Too. Are you happy it's your birthday?
I am happy it's my birthday. It's because it's not 40 just yet.
What is it?
It's 39.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you nervous for 40?
Not really. I'm happy with my choices thus far.
That's a good title.
Yeah, I'm happy with my choices thus far.
Are you his brother?
No, we're just good friends.
Just good friends.
Yeah.
Any cool tidbits about Nick that I can
Neurotic.
Perfectionist, ambitious, entrepreneur, very funny. He's got really got good sense of humour.
You said that you loved it when I spent time with you.
What do you love about your dad? I don't think I've seen a typewriter in action ever. Maybe when I was really little.
This is what you call an incredibly high stakes situation.
Yeah, mix
When
it.
you're like, just make up a poem on the spot.
Yeah, on a typewriter. You can't even
watch this.
backspace.
Yeah, this is the opposite of ChatGPT. This is real art.
Yeah, the confidence.
The confidence here is astounding.
This is for Nick's birthday, ready? Of all the things to do, I suppose I'll cook a meal, chuck a bit of stew and hope my children eat. Cha-ching! But every now and then I feel the warm embrace, hugged a little long jabberwacky song, and I'm at peace. Huge family peace. Warm Nick birthday peace. Called it Birthday Chaos 40 soon, maybe tomorrow will.
I love it.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
You buying some peaches?
Probably the last of the season.
Do you want a peach, Neo?
We have left the market temporarily to go and find some coffee. One of the things Nick wanted to do most for his 39th birthday was to find a good coffee place. So
Yes,
we
I taste it live.
let's test it with them listening behind. It's good, yeah. 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10.
No, it's good. It's 8 out of 10.
Oh, nice.
We just walked past this really cool candle cafe, and look at these mushrooms. How cool are these? We're taking inspiration for our builds. By the way, I accidentally got the biggest matcha of all time, but it's very, very good. We haven't been here in so long. Again, if you've been watching us for a long time, my mom used to live in Woodstock. I don't even know when she moved out, 2016 or something, 2017. So it's been a long time, but this is such a cute little town. If you're ever passing by, coming up to upstate New York, it's amazing.
I feel like we should show some clips from the vlog when we came here.
Yeah.
Before.
Yeah.
We'll insert them now, like a little montage from whatever it was, 8 years ago.
All the kids have promised they're not going to touch anything when we've come inside because it's just the cutest place ever.
That was made. Hey, that's like
Yeah, that's like a million candles melted on top of each other.
a school bus candle holder.
Look at this. These clouds. I mean, we have to recreate these.
Can we put these clouds in Neo's bedroom?
That's exactly what I was about to say. Woodstock is full of artists everywhere. There's amazing cute little shops and boutiques and just everywhere you look. It's like so cute. Oh my gosh, look at this little garden. Wow. It's an antique shop. Wow, this is literally just the entrance of the antique shop. It's like the most beautiful little garden. This is my mom's boutique when she was here. This is before she was selling clothes. It was just jewelry then. Yeah, it's closed. Crazy to be here. Oh, cute. Look at the little baby stuff. And the little t-shirts and stuff. So cute.
Okay, we've taken a pause from walking around the shops, and we've come down to this little park for the kids. You want to go in?
I'm so glad he loves the swings now.
Yeah.
We just found a really good playground. It's so funny traveling with kids. Like, as you're driving through a town, you're looking at the good playgrounds and stuff, and this is a good one. It's really, like, it's enclosed, it's safe. It means you can kind of relax while you watch them. They can't really run off anywhere dangerous, so there's lots of different fun things to do. Oh, how our days have changed since we used to travel with Nick and Ange. I definitely want to put some of the clips of our epic travels, just so you can see a taste of what life used to be. But life is obviously still amazing. It's a whole new adventure now for both of us, and it's really interesting staying with them and getting a little bit of an insight into what life is like with 3 kids, because that's something we've talked about, is potentially wanting 3, so it's cool to see them.
We're sitting down for food. These guys having pizzas.
Birthday pizza.
How is it?
Live corn is so good.
So simple.
Yeah.
We had a lovely evening last night. Ended up staying up till like 1:30 with everyone. I stayed up till like 3 working, but we've had a very lazy morning. Good family time, and now we're heading off. Where are we going?
To this like family farm place. I don't really know, but apparently there's lots of fun stuff for kids to do. So that's kind of what all of our activities need to. It's just about how entertaining it is for the kids.
Yeah. So we're just finally getting in the car, and it's like almost 3 p.m. That's going to be a fun afternoon. Let's do it. Yeah! Whee! Yeah, Nia! Woo! Bouncy, bouncy. Ready, go to mama.
I think we mentioned before, but we are obsessed with Survivor, and these are like the exact things they have. They literally have this as one of the challenges. We need to get this at our house. We need to get it in Alegria. Oh, it's so fun. How's it going? Are you gonna win Survivor?
Yeah. Do you pre-plan your route, or you just...
No, I just kind of wing it.
Oh my god, I think I would absolutely smash Survivor. Look at that.
There's a few other elements to Survivor. Wow, yeah, you did it. You'd be the one in the challenge where people would like switch out for you because you'd crush it.
I'd be Aussie.
Okay.
What have we found?
It's a sand pit, but made of corn, which is so cute.
This looks so much better than sand, because sand gets everywhere. I mean, this also might get everywhere, but... What do you think, Neo?
It's like the ultimate sensory bin.
Yeah.
People make little bins of corn like this, and this is like the best one ever. This place is insane. There's so many activities, so many things to do for the kids. We've also got, with our tickets, you got like pick your own. So we're gonna do apples and raspberries. We're gonna go find those later. But first, we're walking down this hill. There's like the cutest little river, little bridge, and then so many other activities. It looks like down here is maybe for like older kids, but there's still just so much to do and so much space to run around. I'm so glad to know about this because it's actually not too far from my mom. So I feel like as we keep visiting and as Neo gets older and stuff, I think he's just gonna love coming back here. I was just saying you need to come here if you have kids, but even if you don't have kids, I feel like there's so much to do.
You got 3 attempts to get a basket.
I need one. Look at this.
Yeah.
We don't play basketball in South Africa. Look at that. Straight in.
They get in? No.
I got a whole bunch in before you guys came.
Okay. Whatever, bro. That was crazy. We're at the apple orchard. There's a lot of apples on the floor. Oh, look up there, Neo. Ooh. Is it like the end of apple season?
I guess. I didn't realize that.
Okay, let's see if there's one that Neo can reach. Oh, maybe up there.
Get it.
Yeah, get it.
You guys can pull it. You can do it, Neo.
You can do it.
Oh.
What about this little one? Oh my gosh, this is...
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, it's squishy.
Oh. Is that a good one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Inside.
Just be careful. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it, Neo. That's it.
Oh, really yummy.
Oh my goodness, that's really good. You got it.
Got it.
I'm just taste testing to make sure they're okay. Same as Neo. Is that the tiniest apple I've ever seen in my life?
Do you want to put it in here?
That's gonna be very sour, I think.
Do you want to put it in here?
I wouldn't eat that one, Jesse. I wouldn't probably even hold that one, to be honest. Yeah. I think this is a glimpse into our future.
Yeah,
Of
with
like
that.
just fruit growing everywhere and us just walking around eating fruit.
Yeah.
Don't you just love fruit? You're just eating a sour apple.
He loves it though.
Yeah, look how nice this one is.
Are you finding some good ones, Jesse?
Yeah.
Nice. They look really yummy.
You would like this
You
one
want this one?
because it's half sour and half here. Taste it, do you? Do you like it?
This is lovely. Just picking fruit, eating it.
I'm filming and I'm Jesse. This is Louis and he's picking it up. Oops.
Sorry.
We're picking the raspberries. It's my sister Cassie and here's Neo. Hi. And Raya.
Here we are in the raspberry patch looking for raspberries. We only have maybe 25 raspberries.
Nom.
You want one? Neo, the more you eat, the more that we have to spend. Look at Neo. He's just eating all the raspberries I just collected. One for the basket, one for Neo. That's the rules. That's a famous raspberry spider. We are heading off after a beautiful day at the farm. Mm-hmm. We managed to pretty much get a little punnet of raspberries. And it's just so lovely to be able to teach Neo that fruit grows on trees. Oh.
For him to learn where things come from
Yeah.
and to pick his own. And that's okay, I picked it up. He's had maybe 40 raspberries. This is the problem. We've filled it up halfway and then it's gone down to a quarter and it's
It's mad how quickly you can eat them as well.
I know.
Oh, this has been lovely.
So good, so wholesome and just amazing to share with Nick and Ange and the fam. Yeah. Kiss.
Mama.
All right, let's go.
Yay! What have you made us for dinner, Raya?
Just the classic tahini rice noodles with veggies, tofu, broccoli. Yeah. One of our go-tos.
One of Neo's favourites?
Yeah.
Oh wow, yes, get that whole handful of pasta. Yeah, put it back down. Let's just take a little bit at a time, yeah.
We just arrived at the Woodstock Farm Sanctuary and this place is amazing. I've been following them for ages and I have always wanted to come, but we haven't been able to make any of their public tour days because we always missed it. So we're finally here and I'm so excited to show Neo around because he's properly starting doing animal sounds now, so I feel like he's gonna love hearing everyone and copying them and stuff.
This is Ricky. She's going to be our tour guide for the next couple of hours. Are we ready, gang?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Born ready.
We have over 300 animals here currently, and they've all been rescued from farming. So our priority here at the sanctuary is to give them a safe place to live and attend to their needs, and then our other priority is to educate the general public about animal agriculture, farms, large scale, small scale, everything in between. And give them a connection to farm animals that they might not otherwise have.
No, not quite. No, these are goats. They go. Bah.
So naturally, they would be able to shed their own
Yes, yes, wild.
if they genetically were not.
Yes. Yeah, some of the sheep here who look a little bit more hairy and not so woolly are that type of sheep. Because some of these guys were rescued from meat farms.
This little one was rescued when she was pregnant, and these are her kids. And they're actually like 8, so they've been here for a long time. They've spent their whole lives in the sanctuary, which is amazing. But obviously, yeah, basically if you have any kind of milk, goat's milk, cow's milk, the reason that there's milk is because those animals had to be impregnated to lactate, to have breast milk. So anyway, normally, like, the kids wouldn't be able to stay with their mom because they impregnate them and then they just take them away. But the fact that they've actually got to spend their whole lives with their mom, and she said that they actually snuggle every night. They all like snuggle together and they're so close together, and yeah, they're actually getting to spend their lives as a family, which just breaks my heart that most farm animals don't get this. Pretty much all don't get this opportunity, but because they're here, they get to do that. And, oh, it just warms my heart because obviously we're still co-sleeping with Neo and we all snuggled at night, and yeah, we all need that, you know. It doesn't matter what species we are. We need that love.
So you have like people can sponsor a resident, like they can sponsor a specific animal.
Yeah, and with
so you have to get people to like the animals. Yeah.
With Thanksgiving coming up, we encourage people, instead of having a turkey on their dinner table, to sponsor.
But to the Great Turkey Massacre.
Oh, that's so
And then we'll send them a card with the turkey's picture and story of how they were rescued, and they can display that at their holiday gathering.
Oh, look, Neo.
I really love the idea of like sponsoring a turkey for Thanksgiving because we're vegan, so obviously we wouldn't eat a turkey. But I love the idea of like if we have like a Friendsgiving to have a little thing that's like instead of eating one, we're sponsoring one.
The big pig. Neo's decided to grab my ears and stick his fingers in them.
He's never done that before.
Thanks, Neo. It's like he's just discovered my ears.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Where are your ears, Neo? Where are your ears? Yeah. And where's Dada's ears?
Dada's ears.
Dada's ears.
We have Woodstock.
Mama's ears. Yeah.
We have arrived at the bunny area. So far we've seen the sheep and goats, the chickens, pigs, turkeys, and now we're seeing bunnies. Neo, bunnies! Bounce, bounce.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Bounce, bounce. So Mr. Sherman here, the white rabbit.
This bunny is called Donna. Rescued from a cardiology lab where they were doing medical experimentation.
All the different rabbits have totally different stories.
Yeah, rescued from, one was from a kill market, another one was a pet that was released because they weren't wanted. Look at Neo. Whoa.
I'm so glad we get to bring Neo to places like this.
This cow was rescued from the dairy industry. Hi.
Okay, you're gonna do this.
Neo, what does a cow say?
Good job.
It's amazing seeing the size of these cows because we don't get to see full-size cows often because they're normally slaughtered in the meat industry at like such a young age.
Like 5 or 6 months.
Yeah, 5 or 6 months.
He escaped from a slaughterhouse. He's a really brave guy.
Yeah.
He escaped from a slaughterhouse? Wow. Yes. Oh, good job, buddy.
I'm just so grateful we get to bring Neo to sanctuaries because obviously we're raising him vegan, and I just think for him to like feel the why, which I think is innate in all of us, and I think he'll feel it anyway, but when we come to places like this, obviously when he's a bit older and he can understand, and we can tell him that these are rescues and they get to live full lives out here, and him being vegan contributes to like protecting animals like this. I just think it will mean so much more when he gets to like interact with the animals and see them. So yeah, I'm just so grateful, and we will definitely continue wherever we are near a sanctuary on our travels or anything like that. We'll definitely keep bringing him and keep helping him connect with these incredible animals.
We've had an amazing tour. Thank you so much, Ricky.
Yeah, thanks for coming to visit.
If people want to support, I'll link it below, but you fully rely on donations, right, to run everything?
We are a 501c3, and so we rely on donations from the general public who appreciate and support the work that we're doing in order to function. So we can only care for the animals with your support.
Nice. So yeah, link it below. If you guys feel led to, you want to donate, all the links will be there. And it's been amazing just seeing what they're doing here. So I encourage you to, if you can, look after these animals. And also more donations would mean they could take in more animals as well, because they're kind of limited by how much money they have to support. What a lovely morning. It's been so incredible to show the kids as well, get educated, meet the individual animals, and I love visiting sanctuaries. It's so heartwarming.
Oh, nice. It looks great.
Some more.
Show us. Nice. It looks great.
Unfortunately, it is the last night together, and we realise we haven't really talked to Nick and Ange on camera much. We've been having incredibly deep, awesome catch-ups, but we thought just for the video we'd ask a couple of questions for those of you that remember and were long-time viewers of my channel and know Nick and Ange. Maybe a bit about what they've been up to. But we've just thought that we've got a couple of questions. What are the questions? Do you remember?
We don't know the questions, so.
Well, one of them was, what is one, like, your favorite memory from our times traveling together? And then we could include a clip because we have video of all of it, basically.
Oh, amazing.
There's
So many. I mean, it's not very deep, but I remember when we were in Mexico, because Louis was like, I'm feeling cold, let's go to Mexico tomorrow, like hook it up. And then we went diving, and
Not spoiled.
Louis, Nick and I have our advanced diving, but Raya hadn't done diving before. And the guy was like, no worries, let's just do this, this and this. And then you just started diving.
Yeah.
And then we lost you.
In like strong currents. I feel like we may have told this story before, but yeah, it was like the most scared I've been.
And I was like terrified.
Guys, we've just come up, but Raya didn't come up with us. We kind of lost her underwater, which is quite bad. We're thinking she just got overexcited and was like looking at some fish or something. But they've gone to look for her.
But then you like popped up somewhere, we found you, and you were like, so chill.
Yeah. I was like, I've been a mermaid for the last hour.
Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like,
I've been a mermaid for the last hour.
Anyway, that
was an amazing trip.
Yeah.
Where was that? Acapulco?
Yeah, very cool.
There's honestly like so many.
I'm thinking about Hawaii.
Yes.
Hawaii, when you guys snuck off to the volcano.
Yeah, it was like, because I phoned my brother and I was like, Louis had said like, oh, we should go and see this volcano. And I phoned my brother and I was like, should I do this? And I was like,
for the danger element?
One, it's illegal. Two, you could die, could fall into the volcano.
And then he's like,
poisonous gases. And you're like, and it's like, but epic story. And we were like, okay, epic story. And we did it. And it was a major loss though, because it was a huge long walk. And then, and it wasn't, we got amazing photographs. Like what people don't realize, that like actually our shirts burnt off and revealing our bulging muscles.
Shirtless.
And that's why we were shirtless.
It was like, we were like freaking out.
Yeah. And we were ripped back those days.
So good.
And then it wasn't that dangerous because it was only 2 years later when that whole area got subsumed into the volcano.
It did.
It literally did. And but it was only 2 years later,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it was totally
Yeah.
safe, and that's why they
Yeah.
had all the restrictions.
And you were a famous Instagrammer back then, so
It
anything was
doesn't
worth it for
happen.
the shop.
Exactly,
Yeah.
totally. We didn't have kids.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
We didn't have the kids. Yeah.
Should we have 3 kids? Is one question.
Yes.
And then I guess the other question is what have you learned, or like maybe what are the differences of having from like having 1 to then having 2 to then having 3? Because obviously we kind of know what it is to have 1 now. At least at his age.
Yeah, to go from 0 to 1.
Yeah,
we know that experience.
Yeah.
But
So you think that's the hardest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because your whole life changes when you have
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
But what's the advice for the other ones?
Like, yeah, I guess like, so you're saying 0 to 1 is the hardest.
0 to 1 is the
1
hardest.
to 2.
No difference.
Really?
Yeah.
wow, I hear so much different things.
Okay.
Yeah.
No difference.
No, guys.
For the
this
guy.
is when
No
the
different
guy's
for the
like,
dad.
Oh, I had a great night. Yeah, because you slept through.
Yeah, it is irritating because like your wife nags you so much more when she's tired. That's like the hardest part. The kidding. But 3. Okay, so what we said is 1 to 2 is
Easier.
harder.
Oh.
Harder for the
Okay,
wife.
so I think we said 0 to 1 is a huge sacrifice for both of you of
Yeah.
your independence, going out, having a drink, you've got to. And as a woman, there's a huge sort of like your physical body, your emotional, it's a big thing. But you can still tag and have a nap or have a shower and, Then 1 to 2, now it's 1-1. So I think for the fathers, it's a bigger thing because now it's like, no, we're not tagging. You don't like...
Yeah.
You got to have
the one
Yeah.
kid is sleeping and you have the other one,
Right.
or vice versa.
Yeah, and then the 2 to 3 we found is a big gap, and it feels like you're constantly single parenting. But I think a lot of this also depends on the age gaps between your kids. Because our 1 to 2 I think was easy because it was 4 years, and so Jessie was very independent.
Yeah.
And I think those who have like 1 to 2 when there's a small gap, that's exhausting. It's always going to be.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah, 2 toddlers is I can imagine it being difficult.
Yeah.
But when they're a little bit older, having more kids means they play with each other.
Even seeing your 3 playing with each
Yeah.
other, even though Ash is the same age as Neo, it's like amazing. And
But
I
then
know
Neo will even join in.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the 4 of them will
totally.
just be like sitting here. And obviously we're like, we can see them, we're in the same room, but still like
Yeah.
normally Neo would need us to come play with him, but he's just so much more content.
and even if they're
It's
not
amazing.
playing with each other, they're like sort of side by side playing.
Totally, yeah.
Happens a lot where they'll just
And I know we've only seen a glimpse of your life and with the kids, but you do make it look easy.
And
Yeah.
those moments that it's really hard and Raya can see I'm like taking a deep breath. You're like, you're killing it, Ange, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not
Like,
saying
thank you for
easy because
encouraging me.
it looks,
Yeah.
it seems challenging, but it's like, obviously it's just so worth it, and
right.
Yeah.
you're still like, okay. It doesn't just,
Yeah.
you're not like,
Yeah.
It's also the perspective of what is hard keeps changing.
Yeah.
And it's not that it's like hard, it is hard, but it's just getting used to a new level of chaos.
yeah.
And you do settle into that, and you learn it with 1 and you learn it with 3, and also we have been traveling for the last 3.5 months in the US, and so that is also challenging because you're like there and you're moving constantly, and
That's going to be more like what we kind of are doing, like
Yeah,
exactly.
you guys will be
like-
doing that a lot.
yeah, it's a lot more expensive when you have to pay for 3 flights for kids than 1.
But it forces
None.
you to team more and more as it
Yeah.
gets more complex.
I've
you
already
have to
noticed that.
team
I feel like we're
more.
so much more of a team having a kid
sure.
than we
Yeah.
ever were, like by
Totally.
far.
Yeah.
And it's the only thing, I think I said this to you guys, the only thing that you are like, it is exactly both of your thing.
Exactly.
The only
Yeah.
thing that is like, it's not my child, it's ours.
What's one thing about the other person that you've admired the most stepping into parenthood?
That's such a great question.
Ange is amazing at being able to cope with like just going with the flow, and she is like so resilient at being able to deal with anything that comes at her. And I think part of that also was it's your character, but also you've got a great experience with learning to deal with Louis. And
I was
just
just
chaos coming.
Pre-parenting course was.
Hey, Louis,
Jesse's actually
propaganda
your
from North
second.
Korea. What's your response?
Actually, your second child. I was your first child.
Louis was the first child.
Just for context, Ange used to manage me entirely, everything. Not just manage me, she was like my assistant, essentially my mum. For like years at the beginning of YouTube, when everything was like at its most chaotic point, and I was the most spoiled brat. So
that context would have been really helpful before we said that.
So people are like, what?
What? Louis was my first child.
What? You look amazing.
It's amazing. What's your skin routine? So you're amazing at being able to, like again, like. We can in our family hard left and you just roll with it and I do a lot of hard left hard right.
Yes, I was gonna say that too.
So
Louis wasn't the only one that
Louis
put
wasn't
her
the
through.
only but definitely not the only one and so it's been awesome to see. I don't think
Okay, well I feel like, and I'm sure you guys have known, like when you have kids, it is like the most beautiful thing seeing your partner become a parent in so many ways. And I think, seeing the intentionality that you have with the kids and how much you want to enter into their world and you want to challenge them and you want to push them and but then also your nurturing side, I think that's sometimes harder to see with other adults, but seeing that with them and your affection and your kindness and your consistency and your maturity. And I'm like, I look at you and I'm just like, when I'm like losing it and I'm exhausted and I'm like snappy and you're just like holding it and you hold us all and you hold them and you can hold their emotion, you can hold my emotion. And that's been such a beautiful thing, just being emotional, like to have and such a gift to have. And I think, allowing us the space to be chaos because you hold it so well. That's been really beautiful to see.
There's that saying about like, I guess, I don't know exactly what the saying is, but it's something around like making or breaking a relationship is like having kids or maybe having multiple kids or whatever. But I do feel like it's so true because I feel like you're put under so much pressure, and if you're not solid in yourself, like I think if you're good, you can just becomes so good in your own relationship. That's what I found with that. It's like I feel like it infinitely more close. But I think for some people it isn't that. That can rip them apart because it's so
it's a test that you can fail.
And speaking of our relationship, I just wanted to say, because we've opened up on this channel the very beginning about like the ups and downs at the beginning of our relationship. If it wasn't for these guys, we wouldn't be together.
Oh, for sure.
Like I feel like you guys really kind of like coached us through it, and like Ange was there for me. I remember like late hot tub chats where I was like, what's going on? And then Nick, I didn't even know about this, that like Nick took Louis on a walk.
Had some stern words with me. But it was good. It was like cool because you guys, like you said, you're about to celebrate 20 years together. We've just celebrated 10 years together. So you're like, and then you've got two more kids than us. So it's like there's so much we can learn from you, and we have even on this trip. It's like,
and us from you as well. And I was gonna say one of my strongest memories actually from traveling is because Louis you'd film and then you'd start editing at like midnight and we'd all go to bed and you'd edit till like 4 and then we'd get up and there was no world that you were joining us for like a breakfast. So almost every one of my memories for the many years was breakfast with Raya and the three of us unpacking like deep relational, how's it going?
I didn't even know this.
It's basically therapy every morning and we loved it.
Secret.
It was really cool. Not that you
and none of that's on video because I wasn't there filming.
Exactly.
And there wouldn't have been any of this if you weren't doing that.
But what has been the best is seeing you now at breakfast and so present and with your kid and with your wife, and it is just mind blowing and so beautiful and like so great to see.
It's a whole nother chapter. It's the final morning. We're all packed up, leaving the Airbnb. Oh, there's a hair on the camera. We're about to leave. Nick and Ange, even more spontaneously than we travel, don't even know where they're heading right now.
Yeah, that's what we use.
Classic.
All the last minute booking. Lots of practice from Louis.
sadly say our goodbyes. Don't even know when we're going to see them again. Hopefully not in another 5 years.
Yeah.
We're hoping.
It'll be next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to come to Costa Rica.
Yes.
Do you want to come?
We
Or you
could
guys go to
we
Cape
could
Town.
come to Cape Town. It's long overdue. Mia, do you want to go to Africa?
Oh yeah. Yes. Okay. Can you say bye? Okay, bye.
Bye, Nia.
Bye.
I'm so glad we got this time together. Yeah.
So special.
Bye. Bye, guys. Bye, Asha. Bye. Bye. We arrived in Toronto late last night, and we have come over this morning to do a podcast with Eamon and Beck. We're going to be spending the week with them. It's going to be epic.
Oh, I love it.